Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Now, things might look a little bit different. I'm recording on StreamYard right now because for some reason my camera's not working on my normal computer. I don't know. It works on StreamYard. It's not working on my laptop otherwise. Weird. Mercury retrograde. And to Marina, sorry. Marina, I record this on Tuesday night at 7. Normally, Gary, Marina, and I would be doing our live, but she had problems with her laptop. It was hacked, so on and so forth. So she finally got her computer stuff sorted and just wasn't in the right frame of mind. I think we've all been there. And after this reading, I'll be recording some with my brother for the Twin Tarot channel. There's my updates. Oh, and I've got a very hungry kitten over here who's rubbing up against me and wondering why she's not getting all the foods, even though it's right there. And Nico just came in to see what she's doing, rolling on the paper. You now have all the updates. The updates that you want to hear, though, about, besides cats, is Peter Navarro and Elon Musk. Peter Navarro, shots fired, everyone. Navarro's out there saying that Tesla's not really a car manufacturer. They're just like an assembler. Well, Nico's now up on the table. To which Elon Musk, there, you get your cat fix there. To which Elon Musk said of Navarro that the guy is an idiot. He's a moron, and he's dumber than a sack of bricks, which led to people commenting that you shouldn't insult bricks like that. So needless to say, Peter Navarro and Elon Musk are not seeing eye to eye on things. Musk thinks that all the tariffs should be dropped off. Navarro says they should be kept. And Musk even trolled Navarro saying, yeah, at least I don't have like a fake pseudonym. What was the guy's name? Ron Nava? Yeah, Ron Nava or something like that. I don't have a fake pseudonym backing me up there. That's rich coming from Elon because he has a couple of fake pseudonyms that he uses to pump himself up. So it's awful sometimes when you are forced to look in the mirror and see your ugly behavior in somebody else. And it probably bothers you on some core level because you know you're the same way. Just saying, pot, meat, kettle. But I'm going to look at the energy between Navarro and Musk because what it's really showing you is a fracture in the Trump camp. These two guys are not in the same camp, but both have been very influential with Donald Trump, which is kind of indicative that his cabinet is also splitting because of this. And the other thing that's been kind of interesting is the whole, it could be either way. You know, there's been a couple of questions asked about Donald Trump, and he keeps saying, well, it could be this way or that way. So it's like he refuses to make up his mind on anything. He just straddles the fence and takes whatever answer is better for that moment. And he's been doing that for 10 years. It's just that now he's actually just vacillating directly to the questions, as is his mouthpiece when she's giving press conferences. Right. Anyways, come to the chaos that is Elon Musk, Peter Navarro, and the Trump cabinet. What's going on with Musk Navarro and the energy around it? Ace of Wands. It's, elbows up, sticks out. Both of them have the Ace of Wands here. This is just low vibrational beating each other with a club. This is not a rapier. This is a club. And the cross is the Hermit. It's funny. The Hermit, if you want to look at another meaning for the Hermit, it would be a troll. You know, trolls hide under the bridge. They retreat on the liturgy. They retreat back to their cave. They aren't leaders. Neither one of these guys are leaders. Elon Musk may be in charge of companies like Tesla and SpaceX, but he is not a leader. Leaders take responsibility, and he doesn't. Navarro makes up people to make himself appear like a leader. So these guys are a pair of trolls, and these trolls are exposing each other. Underneath it all is the Four of Coins. I don't know Navarro's net worth, but I know Musk is terrified about losing his money. Holding on to things of value, holding on to your money, holding on for dear life. And it's also that protection. You can't hurt me. I can hit. I've got my stick to hurt you, but you can't hurt me back. Mm-hmm. We have a Mexican standoff here between the cat and the kitten. Oh, about to have a pounce. In the past Knight of Cups, these guys worked together under the Trump administration, supporting each other, probably tolerating each other for the most part. Good Lord. Okay, here, everybody wants to see what's going on. There it is. You just caught the leap. Okay, there's your cat fight. We've got Musk and Navarro having a cat fight, and Nico and Elle are having their cat fight over there to help pantomime the reading here. Current situation is the King of Pentacles. Who's going to come out on top? The guy with the most money. I think right now Elon Musk is being vindicated, but I think Elon Musk is taking the hindsight is 2020 position. Right now, if you were going out on the on TV, do you want to say tariffs are good and it's good for everybody, or tariffs are bad and it's going to wreck the economy? It's pretty easy to know which the answer is now. And I think Elon's taking that road. Oh, tariffs are bad. We should have zero tariffs. This is the same guy who was backing up Trump and supporting those tariffs. So, Elon will talk out both sides of his mouth, give it half a chance, and he will take all the half chances he can get. So I think Elon Musk right now has got the high ground. I mean, Navarro's got no credibility. The source that he claims, who says that he's an economic expert, and Navarro's right, doesn't exist. He's make-believe. Overarching energy is the Tower. Yeah, this is kind of between the protests, the stock market crash. You're starting to see the Trump cabinet, the Trump regime starting to split and splinter. Right now, it's only falling into a couple different camps, but that splintering will continue. We're about to get another attack over here. The lesson to be learned is the Eight of Cups. As the going gets tough, as Trump said, the weak will suffer, or something like that. Musk is leaving. As Musk leaves, he doesn't mind burning it all down and burning the bridges and burning it all down behind him, because he's got his money. The problem is he's going back to a highly damaged brand in the form of Tesla, damage that he did. Navarro, he's damaged. Musk has destroyed a company. Navarro's ideas are destroying the country in the world trade. And Navarro will be showed the door too. As these tariffs become more and more unpopular, Navarro will likely also be walking. He'll be blamed, and then he'll be walking for it. The outcome's going to be the Eight of Wands. Expect that people will be leaving more quickly, and they'll be fighting over the airwaves, especially between these two. And speaking of between those two, let me give you more cat fights over here. Nico keeps pronouncing her. Okay, I'm just putting cards away here, as you can see, and you can enjoy the cat fight. Are you guys pantomiming the Trump administration? You are? Which one of you represents Elon Musk? Which one of you represents Navarro? Oh, you're Navarro? You're going to raise your paw up on that one, Elle? Elle, you've got horrible economic advice that you're giving to people. Just saying. And Nico, if you're representing Musk, you're not really a leader. You're driving your country into the ground. Anything else, you guys? No? Okay. No. More cats. More cats. All the cats. So yeah, things are not good in Trump land. And we all get to suffer for it. Isn't that the best part? While they're squabbling and pissing away all their money and such, we get to suffer. Let me check up real quick here to see how much Peter Navarro's worth. Okay, recording resumed. Navarro's net worth ain't nothing. It said he had this. Now, these numbers, unfortunately, are from 2017. It's now 2025, so that's 8 years that have gone by. But it described how he was a professor at the University of California, Irvine, where he was a professor and he had a salary of $240,000 a year, and that his net worth was a bunch of investments and stuff like that, which totaled just a little over $1 million. He had properties and such, but there's mortgages tied to it. So his net worth might be, call it $2 million. That's not that much money, especially in California. Don't color me impressed by that. I mean, let's put it this way. His net worth and my net worth could be similar. Just saying. I own property in California. That makes you a millionaire right there. God. So, yeah, maybe I get to make up economic policy. I'm almost as qualified as he is. Christ's sakes. Okay. Anyway, back to it. What does Navarro really think of Elon Musk? I don't have to throw what Elon Musk thinks of Navarro. Elon Musk is quite capable of saying that himself. But what does Navarro really think of Elon Musk? Not his cup of tea. It's probably that sort of like, he thinks like Musk, like, you're not all that. You may have a bunch of money, but all that money was already there. It was given to you in a way. Also, Elon Musk is a big disappointment. Not his cup of tea. Dude's a big disappointment. He's not good with money. He doesn't understand what's going on, and it takes a lot of focus. The Two of Coins is about keeping multiple things up in the air. It requires a lot of focus to do that, and that, to me, that's one thing that Elon Musk does not have, is focus. Elon Musk, if he were diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, I would not be surprised even a little bit, because he strikes me as having, just as my mother would describe it back in the day, ants in the pants. The guy just can't sit still. Easily bored. He gets hyper focused on something, then easily bored, moves on to the next thing. Doesn't really see things through. And now, the backstabbing, the sniping, the arguing, in some ways, Navarro's emotionally hurt by Elon. And Navarro's sitting on secret. It's kind of like Navarro knows that Elon doesn't know what he's talking about. Navarro's not saying anything. In some ways, Navarro's taking the higher road, which, what does that get you in Trump world? That gets you nothing in Trump world. You want to go after Elon, troll him. Elon was holding I think I mentioned this the other day. He went on like Discord or someplace like that. He was playing a tutorial for a game that he's supposedly super awesome at, and he died in the tutorial, that's lame. It's hard to die. Tutorials are supposed to be, they're notoriously easy because they're teaching you how to play the game, right? Here, click on this building to build a troop. Oh, look, there's an enemy. Click on your troop and send them over to the enemy. Click on this sword to attack the enemy. Oh, you killed the enemy. Good job. Now, heal your troop by going over to this building and build more troops. It's kind of like that thing right there where you're pretty much destined to win. But I think Elon was distracted because a lot of the gamers were trolling him about paying child support to one of his many baby mamas and such. And he was, trying to figure out how to silence those people in the chats, and there were lots of them. Control paste, paste. The comments kept floating up there, and his character ended up dying, and then he ended the stream altogether because things weren't going his way. Oh, bless, as Selena Rodriguez would say. Possums. What is Donald Trump thinking of Peter Navarro right now? Musk is on his way out the door. Trump, he gave we love Elon. We love Elon's money. We wish Elon really well as he goes back to fight for his business, fight from those evil, woke, liberal mobs. But what does he think of Peter Navarro currently? Let's do a bigger spread. Knight of Pentacles, understands where the money's going. likes Peter Navarro's plan right now. Right now, he's very up on Peter Navarro because he's putting Peter Navarro's plan into place, and Peter Navarro's plan backs up what Trump already thinks. So it's good. Um, Underneath it all is the Six of Swords. I think Navarro keeps telling Trump everything's going to be okay. It's choppy now. It's going to be okay. Just stay the course. This is a long-term play. Just keep going forward with this. Yeah, in the past judgment, Trump likes what Peter Navarro has to say because Trump likes tariffs and Peter Navarro tells him everything that he wants to hear. He plays Trump's tune. Current situation is the Seven of Cups. That oh, so many ways to look at it. I think right now Trump is kind of bedazzled with Trump is so focused on what he wants these tariffs to do, which is he wants to negotiate with individual countries and fill his pockets with crypto, that he's not really paying attention to anything else. Basically, Trump is distracted by the shiny things out there, and he's not worried about the consequences. So that's why Peter Navarro is still in good shape, because Trump's not worried about consequences. When Trump starts worrying about the consequences, Peter Navarro's in trouble because somebody's got to be put under the bus. It's just not right now. Overarching energy, Three of Cups. Trump likes Navarro's plan. He likes where things are going. Trump thinks it makes him look strong and tough. It makes everybody else look weak because that's what Trump celebrates. The lesson to be learned is the King of Cups, but the King of Cups is, he's adrift. He's adrift, emotionally adrift. Trump's not paying attention. And once Trump figures out that he's on an island, he'll try and blame Navarro, but at that point, it's almost too late. He's not in control of his emotions. He's just bedazzled. He's enthralled. Look at all these cups. Out comes the Lovers card. I would not be surprised. No, I keep saying that the bus is going to come. I would not be surprised if that doesn't happen. Actually, look, I would normally I say I'm surprised. I would be surprised that it doesn't happen. I'm not surprised if Trump throws Navarro under the bus, but if you got this card and it's upright, he is tight with Navarro, and it could very well be that their karmic fates are intertwined. In other words, if Trump is removed from office because of destroying the economy and breaking that one rule that you should not have really wealthy people parted from their money, then really wealthy people will push to have you removed from office. Peter Navarro is going with him. Peter Navarro is not sticking. The next administration coming in isn't going to keep Peter Navarro around. They're going to toss him out. So it's almost like Peter Navarro and Donald Trump are star-crossed lovers, and they are destined to, their fates are tied. Much like Trump's fate is tied with Putin, amongst others. Nico's trying to figure out a place to lay down. He's tapping crystals. He doesn't know what to do. Could you come down, please? Thank you. Come on. Oh, well. Good boy. All right. 19 minutes in. Let's just ask. Trump and Navarro, are they tied together? Are they karmically tied? Am I going to get the Wheel of Fortune of the World card with these two? Are they tied? How are things going to end for the both of them? I can't throw cards up here on the table, buddy. Don't you want to wrestle with your sister? Okay, there. You get a little bit of cat there. He glares back at me. Trump and Musk, how are they tied? Trump and Navarro. Trump and Navarro, how are they tied? How does this end for the two of them? There we go. 4 of coins. 4 cards. 8 of coins, not 4 of coins. Just working together with money, like the master and the apprentice. Page of Cups, they're goofy with their ideas. Judgment, they're marching in the same drummer. It's like these two are tied monetarily. They just see the same. It's funny. Navarro has no money. So he has little to lose. Trump's got a lot of money. He's got a lot to lose. They're going to find out together. It's like they walk down the same path. They they march to the beat of the same drummer, and they're both loopy. They both have this distorted view of life. And there's just it's like stealing from your neighbors. It's thievery. All about making money. I wouldn't be surprised if you find out that Navarro's got because he has the presidency here, that somehow he's not financially benefiting from this, that he's positioned himself in such a way that he is financially gaining from this. Much like I suppose Trump is doing the same thing. So, in a very humorous way, remember the whole selling pardons for $2 million, $1 million for Rudy and $1 million for Donald, something like that. We'll negotiate with other countries, and when the kickback comes in, Navarro gets a 10% finder's fee, and Donald Trump gets to keep 90% of it. Something stupid like that. That would not surprise me. I have no proof of that, but it wouldn't surprise me. We'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I do appreciate it. For those who are not cat people, thank you for tolerating with the cats. Who are cat people, you got a lot of cats. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.